Is that okay now? Okay. Very good. So welcome everyone to Nova SB, Nova School of Business and Economics. My name is Leni Mestrinho. I'm a professor here for our Masters in Business Analytics, but also for our Executive Education courses. I will start with a brief video so that you guys know more or less, or know a little bit better where you are, and then I'll come back to you for a bit more conversation.
A community of world citizens dedicated to the development of talent and knowledge that impacts the world. A school of business and economics with a fundamental role to play, supporting those who strive to be better. People, professionals, leaders, driven by insight and enterprise. At our home in Carcavelos, a top-ranked international school, member of the SAMS Global Alliance, offering innovative and excellent pre-experience programs entirely taught in English. Bachelors in Economics and Bachelors in Management for a life-transforming experience with curriculum-enhancing activities and integration of technology advancements and digital ubiquity. Masters in Business Analytics, Economics, Finance, Impact Entrepreneurship and Innovation, International Development and Public Policy and Management. Ranked by the Financial Times and EdUniversal with 100% of our graduates working within 6 months of graduation at highly sought sectors and companies. PhD programs in economics, finance and management, where some of the best innovation and research is born with renowned faculty and researchers tackling the challenges of the future. A school for executives with more than 70 intensive programs, post-graduations and executive masters in areas such as management, finance, innovation, leadership, marketing and sustainability. And many, many more to help professionals move forward in their careers. We are widening our horizons. We are a Nova School for the future.
As you guys saw, we are one of the schools of the university, of the Nova University, which is this big university in Portugal, and specifically focused on business management and finance, but I think with a fourth underlying area of technology. And I will tell you a little bit of the story on that regard. So I think more or less 1 decade ago, we partnered with the University of Chicago to bring to Portugal what was called then the Data Science for Social Good Summer Fellowship. And this was a great program. We would have around 30, 40 professionals, well, young professionals and students, top-notch students coming from all over the world, to work here during 3 or 4 months in the summer, and they were all trying to solve specific problems for governments and for NGOs. I have here a sneak peek of those, but we would do things like optimizing, imagine, emergency systems for the city of Memphis, tackling or trying to create an algorithm to tackle long-term unemployment in Portugal, trying to predict children's vaccination in Croatia, trying to predict fraud in public procurement processes in Paraguay. So a bunch of projects all over the world with this goal of using their skills. Python was, of course, the basic, one of the fundamental skills of these young professionals to solve problems, to solve environmental and social problems all over the world. So this was the first thing that we did, and from this movement we started to create quite a lot of curiosity, quite a lot of engagement from Portugal and other countries as well. And then from that moment on, we started creating and putting together all the pieces and bits that were connecting data science, AI, emerging technologies at Nova SPE. we created this knowledge center. Also, after the summer fellowship, a lot of the partners that we have been working with, they wanted to continue working with us. So we started working with different organizations all over the world, recruiting more researchers, more faculty members, growing our programs here at Nova SPE. We created, for instance, our masters in business analytics, and in fact, we tried to replicate the summer fellowship there. So nowadays, if you apply for a master's in business analytics here at school, at the same time you can apply for what we called project-based learning. And you join an organization, and from the very beginning you try to develop, let's say, a specific use case with that organization. So let's say in 1 year and a half, or after 1 year and a half, you have not only your master's degree, but also 1 year and a half of experience within one of these organizations. We work with a lot of them, but we always have some projects that are data science for social good projects. This is an important DNA that we grew up with and that we wanted to continue foster on our programs. So we formalize all of these activities under the Data Operations and Technology Knowledge Center. This was like 6 years ago, and nowadays we have a center with almost 30 people, and these are data analysts, data scientists, engineers, researchers, and then we have more faculty members, more PhD students, master students, and so on. So we have this big community at Nova SPE that is focused on supporting organizations tackling their business problems through technology, through data science, and with Python. So this is the Masters in Business Analytics. You have all the information on our website in case you are curious to know more. We also expanded our offer in terms of executive education. So Nova SPE hosts different programs for organizations, multinationals all over the world. And more recently, we also created this new institute. My main role at the school right now is to coordinate, to grow this institute. It is called DCube, and DCube stands for Digital Data and Design. It was firstly created at Harvard University, more or less 2 years ago, under the premise that AI is just half of the answer. So let's say organizations need the support of schools, of business schools in particular, to support them leveraging AI to tackle, let's say, operational and business transformation. So we partner with Harvard Business School, also with Nova Medical School. So let's say this is an endeavor of 3 schools, Nova SPE, Nova Medical School, and also Harvard University. And we built here, let's say, the second DCube Institute in the world. Our goal is to make this community even more international. We want to take advantage of all the knowledge that faculty and researchers are creating all over the world. We are hosting here different conferences, for instance, AI for business conferences, where we have people from Stanford and MIT and INSEAD and other universities in Mexico, Asia, and so on. And we want to come to bring together all the knowledge that people is creating all over the world in order to make it available for Portuguese and for European companies. And here you just have a sneak peek of those scholars. So I'll show you just a few indicators, because these are also the basis of our work. One of the things that we understood and currently understand is that Europe is losing a bit its strength in terms of technology, in terms of tech startups, in terms of knowledge, and so on. So this is a reality in terms of anxiety that we can see on professionals all over different companies, on the number of people that we have to train with these skills in the next few years, on the still very low percentage of companies that are using data science and AI, on the position that we have in terms of scientific research all over the world, and also on the capacity to retain talent, specifically retain tech startups that have been moving quite a lot to US in the last couple of years. So we understood that we could have a say in these 3 layers. So first, trying to bring more AI awareness, trying to bring more AI experimentation. This is a very important word for us right now. And then support companies implementing and adopting AI activities. So one of the things that we are creating this year, and this is like our key focus, I don't know if you folks entered Nova SB from the main entrance, the Ovion atrium, but if you look to the first floor, you will see their AI experimentation lab. This is the lab that we are creating. It's still under construction works, but basically our goal is to have a safe setting for us to experiment with AI. So we want to bring humans, to bring people, make them go through different scientific experiences. We will record everything and then we will study that interaction with AI. Okay, we will be using computers, cameras, we will be adding, VR glasses, AR, collaboration tables, so quite a lot of technology with the goal to first trying to understand the impact of AI in different businesses, in different processes. We want to be able to simulate also different environments. Imagine that you are in a hospital or in a retail store or in a school, and by simulating these environments, you will understand how AI affects, different business species. Under this AI experimentation lab, our goals are first to develop research experiments, so to, let's say, foster the knowledge that we all have about the application of AI, and secondly, using it to promote awareness and knowledge of the different professionals. And we wanted to make it really fun, really tangible, like hands-on experience, where people can, in fact, experiment technology, and by that experimentation, better understand, the impact, the utilization, the consequences of it. Okay, so that's the main goal for us now. So I hope you guys also have the chance to take some minutes to go around campus. We have a beautiful campus. We are also building our offices here. It will be on the main gallery, still to be still to be constructed, still to be built. And I also wanted to give you some or 2 links so that you guys can follow what we are doing at the DQB Institute regarding data, AI, and emergent technologies, our newsletter as well. I just gave you a sneak peek. There are really lots of things that are going on the school right now in this sense. I think one of the great things on that regard is that we really work a lot with industry. So we are not, let's say, we are very practical on our research, so we work with industry, Portuguese and worldwide companies, and also with other worldwide academic institutions. So I think our work is really fun, is really interesting, and I invite you guys to follow and to know a little bit more about that. So that being said, welcome again to Nova SBE. I hope you guys enjoy the conference. The program looks very interesting, and also enjoy our campus here. And if I can be of help for anything else in the future, please let me know. Thank you.